First thing I like to do before doing any eye makeup is to start on my brows. So I'm using this lip pencil by Colourpop Cosmetics in Bangin Brunette. And using the brush end, I'm brushing my brows up. And I'm going to start filling in my eyebrows. So using soft light strokes, I just like to follow my natural brow. And when I'm filling in my eyebrows, I tend to concentrate mostly towards the back because that's where they're more sparse. The front part of my eyebrows are pretty full. And then when I reach the front, I just like to do light strokes going upwards. Using the brush end, I'm going to brush that up to blend in the brow pencil in with my eyebrows just to get like a nice natural look. Now I'm going to use a concealer, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Cool Tan. And using a flat concealer brush, I'm going to take a small amount and I'm going to use this to clean up the bottom of my eyebrow. Using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, I'm going to use it to prime my eyes for this eyeshadow look. I'm going to switch fingers because this is my dominant hand, my right hand. Now I'm using MAC Brulee. I'm just going to lightly dust that over my eyelids. That helps the shadows blend better. The first shade I'm going to use is Oktoberfest by Coastal Scents. So starting at the end of my eye, I'm going to blend that inwards. And then I'm going to use soft like windshield wiper motions to buff that color out a little into my brow bone. And I'm going to drag a little bit downwards to sort of making like a C shape just to keep the color contained. This color is Deep Roast by Coastal Scents, and I'm really going to dig that into my crease. Like really get behind my eye socket, and I'm going to blend that in as well. This is going to add some definition to my eye, to my eyes. Again, I'm doing like a C kind of shape. Using the same brush that I used for Oktoberfest, I'm not going to pick up any eyeshadow, but I'm just going to blend that away a little, just to soften up the lines. And I'm using this color here called Punk. And using a flat shader brush, I'm using this old brush that I have by Revlon. I'm going to apply that to my eyelid. I'm going to try to stay below the crease. And I'm going to do this in a tapping motion. Like you don't really want to go back and forth because then it's going to dilute the color of the eyeshadow. So when I get closer to the crease, I kind of like use the edge of my brush to get the color in there. I'm going back to the fluffy brush, my Sephora brush. And I'm just gonna run it over the crease area just to blend in the color Punk with Deep Roast. You want like a nice fadeaway. You don't want it to look too harsh. Now the fun part, the glitter. Using my Too Faced glitter glue. So I'm gonna tap that onto my eyelid. Mostly in the first 2/3 of my eyes. And then the glitter I'm using is Rosalind by Violet Voss Cosmetics. Put that in to my eyelids. I'm going to take the color Blackout, and it's a matte black again from the Gwen Stefani palette. And I'm going to pick up very little because this black is very potent. And I'm going to do a C shape at the outer part of my eye, and I'm going to blend that inwards. So I feel like I should add just more glitter on this side. And also I like to pick up the glitter that's on the inside of the jar. Like I don't like to dip my brush fully into it because it's going to pick up a lot. But when you use like the inside of the jar lid, you have more control over the amount that you pick up. I'm going to go back to my 224, just blend that out a little. I'm not going to pick up any more black because I feel like I don't need it. I'm going to take a creamy pencil eyeliner. This one's by Marc Jacobs. I like this formula a lot. It's like a gel pencil liner hybrid kind of thing. And this is the black color. And I'm going to line my upper lash line with it. I'm going to keep it as close to the lashes as possible. And what this does, it just adds a little bit of a smokier effect. And also it helps prep the lashes for my falsies. It helps conceal the lash band. To prep the lashes, I'm just going to do one coat of mascara on my upper lash line. I'm not going to apply to my lower lash line. I like to do my face makeup before doing my lower eye makeup. These are the style Misha by Koko Lashes. I'm definitely a fan of the wispy style. Since I have smaller eyes, I can't really do a lot of dramatic lashes. But these are like, they provide a little drama, but they don't overpower my eye at the same time. I'm going to apply my primer. I use this Revitalift Miracle Blur by L'Oreal Paris. This is like one of the best primers I've ever used. But with this primer, I like to pat it into place. I don't really like to rub it in. It gives you a smoother canvas that way. For my foundation, I use my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is the shade Y425. And I used like 2 pumps of that. And then I added a couple of my MAC Luster Drops in Barbados Girl. Just to add a little bit of a glow to my skin, nothing crazy. Because I have a little bit of darkness, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal, the orange corrector. I'm just going to go very lightly. Blend that out with my finger. And I'm going to go over with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the shade Cool Tan. This is not my highlighting shade. I'm just using this to conceal. And I'm going to blend this all out with a sponge. I'm using my Real Technique sponge. I'm going to dampen it up a little. I'm using my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray for this. I love this facial spray a lot. And the best part is it's really affordable. It's only like $7. Blend this up. Then I'm going to take the color Punk, the one that I used on my eyelid. And then I like to start from the outside in. And I'm going to lightly apply that along my lower lash line. Then with my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes. This is a good mascara because the brush is really small and precise. Helps you get into those little hairs. I'm going to use this highlighter by Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Audrey. And I'm just going to use my ring finger. Pick some of that up and apply that to my inner, apply that to the inner corners of my eyes. Apply that to my brow bone. I'm just going to finish up by doing my contouring and highlighting.
Oh my gosh. Is this where you slept? We didn't do anything wrong. Lady, shut up. Get your ass out there.
At the highlight, I'm going to use a loose powder. This is by Besame Cosmetics. Brightening French Vanilla Powder. While that's setting, I'm going to apply some bronzer to the areas that I contoured, and that's going to warm up the contour. I'm using the TooFaced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is a sample size that I have. I couldn't find my full size one. This MAC blush called Coppertone. My Laura Geller highlighter in Gilded Honey.
You have to treat them like dirt. Ask our children.
Unfortunately, my camera died while I was doing the part with my lips. But I did use my NYX lip liner in Natural. Then on top of that, I had this matte lipstick from LA Girl in the shade Floor. And I topped it off with this gloss by Revlon in the shade Sand. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I have provided more photos of this look on my blog at www.hatastic.com. Once again, I really hope that you enjoy seeing this. Also below, I have links to my social media accounts. Please feel free to follow me. I do update my Instagram quite frequently with different looks. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys there. So once again, thanks so much, and until next time.